castle gleams against the sky. Raise the gate, the day's begun. We know the steps we've always done. The market hums, the guards align. Eternia will be just fine. If something roars or breaks or strays, well, that's how it always plays. Same sun, different day, same old way, but that's okay. Round we go, we know the play. Same sun, different day. Same sun, different day. Monsters shout, the walls get scratched. Someone screams, then someone's patched. Hero comes, the hero flies. We wave, we cheer, the danger dies. We rebuild quick, we laugh it off. Sweep the dust, repair the cloth. By supper time, it's all arranged. Everything feels mostly unchanged. Same sun, different day. Break, rebuild, repeat the play. Nothing new to get in the way. Same sun, different day. Same sun, different day. Grayskull stands on ancient ground. Change is scary and older than banners of stone. To its fate we are bound. Magic forgotten, now unknown. The borderlands sprawl wide, thieves and poor and getting by. One must take it all in stride. The king's soldiers don't ask why.
Snake Mountain watches us all. Shadows move still yet unseen. He fights far beyond the wall, smiling from the in-between.
Whisper of a new fighter. No sworn oath or role to play. He strikes then gone, a fly-by-nighter. A hero named He-Man, so they say. Same sun, different day. Cue the fanfare, cue applause. Every ending finds its pause. Same sun, different day. Same sun, different day. Crown endures, the balance holds. Some truths are heavy, best left told in time and care when moments fall. So others don't answer the call. Same sun, different day. Why fix something that always holds? We know the path, we know the way. Stories young but lessons old. Same sun, different day.
Safe enough feels safe. Same sun.
Nothing hurts, nothing strays. Same sun.
Different day. Same sun, different day.
The castle wakes before I do. Same bell, same guard, same perfect view. Another breakfast I don't choose. Another day undressed to schmooze. They bow, they smile, they call it grace. I count the cracks in marble plates. It's very grand, it's very safe. It's very much the same damn place. A hero's goodbye. Now that's the key. It beats another royal evening, politely staring back at me. So when the halls go quiet late and every rule's asleep but fate, I slip my fur shorts on, count to 10 and go be someone else again. No tutors, charts, or history, just one side of some mystery, with open roads and open doors and cheers that aren't expecting more. A hero's goodbye, how past the gate. It's easier to save the night than face another royal day. They're shouting torches, something snarls, a guy with teeth, a lot of arms. I stretch, I crack my net just so. I've done this, guess I know the flow. I sway well-placed kick. It looks impressive, but it goes quick. I barely break a bead of sweat. I check my hair, no legs, we're set. My heroes goodbye, job well done. You straighten up before the cheering's even really begun. They clap, they laugh, they call me brave. They thank me for the lives I've saved. With wine and ale and lots of food, warm atmosphere and hopeful mood. But I need my life where no one knows, where nothing royal ever shows. I keep it vague, it keeps me sane. I barely even feel the pain. My heroes goodbye, waving grin. Better to leave before I settle in. Sometimes I hear it in the noise, behind the cheers, behind the joy. Not thanks, oh wow, or you were brave, but something closer to could you stay. I feel it tug just for a beat, then tell myself that's not my street. Every life it calls me home, just soap and silk and every foam. A hero's goodbye, don't take it away. I need these nights so my mornings are made
Make a lane, clear the square. All champions, the trials are starting. Grayskull calls, defend your line. Once a century is time. My favorite hero is the one with the fist. What about the talking shirt that goes like this? Kicks and punches, lasers too. They always get up too good to be true. Will Grayskull call a hero's name? Who cares, you fool, it's just a game. If the gods support, we'll entertain. If they listen, we'll do the same. One for the books, history's calling. One for the books, hear the crowd. Once in a lifetime, a legend shows. And say it once, and say it loud. Oh, yeah. This tournament will calm the storm. There's so much chaos in the wind. My strategy will soon take form. Politics is not for the thin-skinned. Just give me a day of repose. Let all disputes be put to rest. I now have looked to the shadows. Could this parade reveal our best? One for the books, carefully spoken. One for the books, writ and sealed. A peaceful answer, dressed as pageant. A deal is struck, a future healed. From the borderlands we arrive, and we've never seen such splendor. We work together to thrive. From our ranks you'll find your defender. Hey merman, where's evil in? Shut your trap, don't use my real name. It's the guilds that will do you in. Just be ready for your part in this game. Do you think that He-Man will join us?
He has made an impression.
He-Man is mysterious and enjoys his discretion.
If the legend is true, then only the castle decides.
All this packed
It's too late and the gate is closed. Can't you see I did some hero business? When did the guards get so hard-nosed? You say go home, but that's another planet. Suffice to say I came an awful long way. You say go home, and to that I say can it? My fight is here, I plan to stay out of my way. I don't need you to believe. Out of my way, I don't need you to agree. I don't fight for cheers or praise. I don't kneel, I don't obey. If you're standing in my shadow, step aside. Get out of my way. You talk destiny like shelter, like it's something warm and kind. I was raised on broken treaties, and the Horde are on my mind. You can keep your shining moment. I don't need a chosen day. There are greater threats among us. I won't break the easy way. Out of my way, I don't need your hand to stand. Out of my way, I already know where I will land. I don't wait for signs or fate. I don't pray, I calculate. If you're slowing what I'm carrying, step aside. Get out of my way. I don't trust the quiet promise. I don't trust the saving song. Every time I leaned on someone, I was the one who paid it wrong. But I'm still here, still upright, still choosing the harder fight. Out of my way, I won't ask you twice. Out of my way, I've already paid the price. Get out of my
The flags were already raised.
Then they can wait. How long has it been?
This isn't ceremony, it's timing. Every sword in one place at once. For certain spies a ladder worth climbing. Surely you can see on multiple fronts. Snake Mountain is a ticking time bomb. Quiet's not still, its breath held tight. Can't you see it's just too damn calm? Something breaks if we don't move tonight.
You're seeing patterns in smoke and stone. Every crowd feels like it's sparking. But bringing Skeletor to daylight, my dear cousin, you just missed the mark. You must trust my dad with these terms. Look at Eternia, it's held for years. Stick to the night, it doesn't need permission.
It's not like you to show such fear.
You don't choose the moment.
The moment chooses you. Then tell me, why are you hiding?
I'm simply saying what's true.
You're choosing delay.
I'm choosing defense.
Right now means ready, not yet.
If we wait,
We're too late.
and if we rush, we tempt fate.
You must stand where every eye will look, so darkness can't claim the ground. Don't let him write the end to this book. Hell, leave the tome half bound.
This isn't about glory.
It's a door we get to lock. Throw away the key for Boneface over there. Make sure that wizard never walks.
and I'll clean up the night.
Your Majesties, honored guests, forgive the cloak. I travel light. Your Grace, if I may, I come in peace. My magic left safely at the gates. Snake Mountain I descend, for the tournament's at hand. What can I say? I'm here to watch the fates. I'm just a man of silhouette and bone. Where laws fall short, my name is known. Please tell me if I assuage your fears. These rumors you've all heard are overblown. Let's talk about the petrified gates. Address the Skeletor in the room. I admit I can be hard to read. I'm smiling, trust me, it's no costume. I'm just a man of silhouette and bone. These skirmishes I do not condone. Just like a good neighbor, drop in and wave. I swear you require no chaperone. Castles and crowns are new to this land. If you ask the mountains in stone, I prefer a more ancient power to study, of course, not to own. I'm just a man of silhouette and bone. I have no interest in your throne. I hope you understand what you cannot see, that underneath the shadow is me.
Hey, 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 hey. Hey. I saw you scrap by moonlight, yet you save. So weighted down with that bulky shirt and armor, heavy the head that wears the frown. Same hero, same damn instincts, different night, different shell. You wear the irons of daylight and you think we cannot tell. With the straps around your shoulders and the weight that makes you older, you forget how easy breathing used to be. Till you find a little freedom when they swear that you still need them, and you laugh and let it fall where all can see. Just pop it off the shirt, it goes. Drop it to the floor, let the cold air blow. Pecs out front, let the peepers show. You feel battle ready and you're good to go. They make you lace it perfect. There's a way you ought to stand. Say a hero's built from fittings and a rule book in his hand. And when you're hauling all that iron just to prove that you're a lion, you forget what any of it's even for. But when the room starts roaring and the night's worth staying for, and you don't miss the weight you carry through the door. Just pop it off the shirt, it goes. Drop it to the floor, let the cold air blow. Pecs out front, let the peepers show. You feel battle ready and you're good to go. Hey!
tell me you have good news.
I do, the boy said every fuse. Did you get what you need?
You know, I didn't. Should we not proceed?
By all means, do what you feel you must.
I do this in the name of science and magic and ennui. Never time enough to find what matters. Never time enough to see the key. My bluff is called, call me impatient. Now if you don't mind,
It's my time to flee.
the end of the games is upon us. Come to an evening of cheer with the stars. It starts with a flicker, then lights up the halls. You can find me at the bright fall bazaar.
I've always loved this old arena. It's given new life now, so festive and bright.
After such a long trial, it feels good to relax. I hope this banquet goes all night. Why can't I attend? There's just so much to drink. These bombs won't damage enough to entomb.
It starts with a flicker, pay attention. We have water at home, you fool. Orko, take a look at these towers. Fuses run from critical rows.
Are you telling me that we are in danger? What happens if they start to explode?
If one goes, they collapse in turn. A chain reaction, then we're trapped. I will push the keystone before it burns.
I'll climb the wall, you gather the pack.
My leg, no time. Orko, you must shift the keystone before it can engage.
I'm sorry, this burden is now yours. Please
Save us from this
and a shimmer, a flutter and spark. I believe I can do it if I hit my mark. It starts with a flicker, but then it will grow. Please, please. not the whole picture. A crown must make the toughest calls. The Midlands needed protection. We cannot count upon our walls. Send the troops, they need our aid. Forget the deal, this is his plan. What about the vow I made to the largest houses of this land? I owe it to the people, the ones who keep us standing. I owe it to Eternia, the heavy price of commanding. And what about the borderlands? Are they not your people too? We cannot bargain with their lives. Every word he says untrue. His armies have vowed to rescue them all. I'm sure he will treat his people fair. We really mustn't concern ourselves with a land in such disrepair. And our people are heroes. Their lives are forfeit too. My thoughts and prayers are with them, but more so I think of you. I owe it to the people. You owe it to the page. You owe it to the deal you signed. They're locked inside a cage. I owe it to the people. I owe it to the throne. I owe it to the life we've always known. I've spent my life a noble man, standing just outside the frame, watching others take the lead, while I memorize their names. Prince Adam, keep your head down, keep your feet upon the ground. But there's something in the thunder when the night comes crashing round. Every warning, every scar, every voice said that's too far, leads me here to this moment, and I know right where we are. I have the power, I feel it burn. Something's breaking, something turns. I've been running from this moment, now it's staring back at me. I don't know where I come from, but I know what I can be. What if strength is just a story we tell ourselves to stand? What if all this hope and glory is not enough to make he a man? Every failure, every halt, every time I lost my way, I get back up, full scale assault. This time the hero is here to stay. I have the power, I feel it burn.
lessons. I am ready for this moment. Now it's staring back at me. I can't change where I come from, but I know what I can be. Hear me now. And it feels like, wow. This sword is so long, and I will be long. I won't hide, I won't fall, for Eternia, big and small.
Well, kids, we sure learned a valuable lesson today.
What's that, Tila?
We learned that tournaments are a wonderful way to bring people together.
Oh, that feels a little soon, don't you think?
And I learned that under the right circumstances, theft is an acceptable form of protest.
Whoa! No, that is absolutely not the lesson.
All right, how about it's never good to judge a book by its cover?
To be honest, we probably should have judged one book by its cover.
I don't think we learned the right lesson at all. What does that mean?
That means the show isn't over yet. Until next time.
A lighter walk, a cooler wind, shoulders relax, a calm sets in. From here on out, it's smooth sailing with every step that I'm taking.
No dust, no bruises, no more excuses. Smooth sailing.
For painted walls, for tended lanes, for folded clothes, a dash of Monday. Smooth sailing, smooth sailing.
I think people in the borderlands are better singers.
That's racist.
Folks love the good we're doing, but your head is somewhere else.
Malakta is still missing. Something's not right. What would Skeletor want with an archaeologist?
You have to learn to unwind.
When are you putting on a shirt?
Maybe peace is supposed to feel uneasy. Trust me.
From now on, it's smooth sailing. Walk with me and see what I'm playing. Set sail, no delay. Nothing in our way. Smooth sailing. Everyone asks how I'm doing. I say fine and we move on. Because nothing makes people nervous like specifics before dawn. I run the spells, I check the numbers, I predict how this will fail. Then I watch them do it anyway and act shocked when I'm not pale. I don't scream, I don't cry, I don't throw things across the room. I just stand here doing triage while the end of days is laid by noon. just extremely capable. There's a difference, it's debatable, but it's there. I'm actually not fine. I just learned how not to show it. If I stop, the whole thing blows it. So I don't. They say, Lynn, you're so composed, like that happened by mistake, like I didn't learn restraint because someone had to think awake. I don't get to have a moment, I don't get to break or stall. If the planet explodes at midnight, I'm the one who sweeps it all. They call it strength, I call it math. Someone has to count the cost. When he storms out of the war room, I'm the one who writes it off. I'm actually not fine.
I never was.
I'm actually not fine.
I smile because I'm actually not fine. But if I'm calm, we still survive. If I freeze, I prove them right. So I won't. It's my only hope to be useful. My friends under attack. What good is magic with no wisdom? I stop, thought they pull me back.
And no one asks if I'm okay. They just ask what comes next.
So yes,
I'm fine.
The thief you requested.
hey, I'm no ordinary thief.
Indeed, that will be all.
Boss me in a cell already. I'll break out in time for oatmeal.
Jail? No, not this time.
My procurement from Shokoti. Chaos lovers, I would keep my receipts.
Yes, their power is still to be tamed. Don't be fooled by their ancient beliefs. If we restore the natural order, let motion yield to law.
What nonsense plot have you up your sleeve?
Yet you lack the requisite art. Do you feel it? You're linked to the gate with so many voices inside. You embody chaos torn three-way.
Worse men than you have tried.
Beg your pardon, cooler heads might prevail. Yes, the robot, I'm afraid you're too late. Never too late to break free. Wait, I can't.
Hold still, embrace your fate.
Feel it settle. Your fear resolved to one. No choice, no path remaining.
My God, what have you done? I hold your final turn. A new reign has just begun. Superposition of psyche, reduce you to a single form. This gate will remove all chaos if you survive. A new soldier born when I restore the natural order. My best tomorrow is assured. I will
I remember cold mornings when we were a lad, the sideways glances, neighbors crossing the street. Our mom did her best with all that we had, with 2 pairs of shoes and 4 mouths to feed. I learned to wear the borrowed cheer. I learned which rooms will have me here. Alone, but never lonely. A strange feeling to be true. So few stopped to ever know me. I had you both to pull me through. I scanned for danger. The world makes more sense through zeros and ones. Thank you for befriending every stranger, and thank you for leading each wartime drum. Thanks to you both for talking to people. Your words are so smart and so patient too, like a small mouse before a great eagle. I fear the dark ending now coming to view. Alone, but never lonely. Now the road is nearly run. We share the silence only, still we stand as more than one. Together, taking turns, we made our own way, with 1 front and center and 2 in the wings. And we rested best when not on display, with dreams of what tomorrow brings. Any last requests? Yeah, just one. Alone, but never lonely. That was how we learned to be. Alone, but never lonely. Still now you walk. Markets are still, 3 stones in shadow, cold air on the hill. The tavern stands silent, the door now chained. Warm hands once lifted are empty again. Now bargain with darkness, I see now the cost. The question before us, the die has been tossed. I thought I controlled it, my roles are played. The dark takes its payment, let's do it our way. Answer the night. Answer the light. iron set in the flame, raw in the furnace, but tempered to aim. A blade is no weapon till hands make it so. A line is no army till marching we go. Signal the riders, set torches alight, map every pass, every shadow take sight. Fear is the hammer that hardens the steel. Strike is one body that never will kneel. Answer the night. Answer the night. Every hand steady. The doors on your calling.
This is dangerous. I hope you know what you're doing.
Do I ever?
You don't choose the moment.
The moment chooses you.
Please don't go.
Cringer, buddy. Don't worry. You and Orko look after each other. I'll see you soon.
The night is not absence, it is space without walls. It's where we are many, not bound to one call. I look at your faces, your lives intertwine. No darkness can name what we choose to define. Well now, hello Mr. Man. Did I interrupt your plan? It seems we truly haven't met. With that hair, who could forget Skeletor? If I were you, I'd admit I hadn't thought it through. As the people call for peace before the chaos you unleash. If I were you, with your strength, if I were you, I'd seek to understand what this could do. Childish fear you should ignore. No time for squeamish in times of war. If I were you. Hear that sound? That would be the gate, the force that finally seals your fate. With Grayskull's power in your sword, Eternia has their new lord.
I don't like other boys playing with my toys. You understand. Unless you want to team up.
I don't think so, Skeletor. Evil never wins.
Read the room.
Skeletor, please! Shield will break your throne! We will stand and fight! You will fall alone! You will save the world!
Call it harmony. We are bound by choice, not conformity.
If I were you, I am the power, can you feel it burn? Nothing changes. Nothing turns.
There's one power you've forgotten.
What's that, He-Man? The power of friendship.
Yeah, friends. Friends with guns.
Reporting from the South Passage with news.
Are the good guys on their way so soon? Trap Jaw and Merman, get to your post.
Dragon Walker and Landshark on approach. Every move anticipated, every angle locked, every path is calculated, every gate is blocked. Place Jitsu and Triclops and exit 2, with Pantor lurking just out of view.
Next Webster can take the rattle zone with Fang and Scorpia. She's on loan.
Sirs, Fisto is cleared the Eldritch Ridge, and a mustache to blast a pack has crossed the bridge.
Blast attack, too bad. Take your shields. This is becoming one crowded battlefield. Every move anticipated. We can best these jerks. Now they've got me irritated. We do whatever works.
Oh no, it's the big guy. His wings make me ick. Now they've outwitted Jitsu and Whiplash look sick. Both Shadows, Beast and Weaver, you can put them right here.
Don't interfere. I'm trying to concentrate.
Here's a thought, let's flank the spire. Is that an elephant or a giraffe?
Send in those brothers Stinkor and Spikor. Those guys only cost us half. We have to flank.
Flank them all.
I can always flank who?
Too many pieces on the board.
You don't know how to flank you.
Every move anticipated.
Beast at every turn. A battle that is much awaited. Two shoes never learn.
Ram Man is picking up ramming speed.
Should we send Hasten Cobra Khan to intercede?
I don't think the Serpent's Gate will hold.
The smell of lasers never gets old.
We'll need backup to stay according to plan.
Great. Who gets to call Goatman?
Everyone, remember the plan. Break the connection. That's the only way this stops.
Hold. Hold positions. Oh, forget positions. It's changing as we move. Look at the stones.
Watch your footing. Nothing is where it used to be.
That includes gravity.
Do you feel it? The power. It answers to me.
This gate will tear Eternia apart. Look around. It's not obeying you.
Where are you going?
I'm taking the higher ground.
I didn't know there was a higher ground.
There always is. Stay alive. You too.
Great. Not so fast, Red. Not on my watch.
Get away from her, you witch!
Cringer? Orko?
Oh no, help. It's laundry day.
Cringer, stay back. I'll handle this.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
Nice aim. Really? I mean, you too. Nice parry.
Goat man. Miss me?
It's slipping. You're losing your grip.
Yours. I can see it. I can see myself with your sword. Right now. I've won. How does it feel to fail? The gate and Eternia are now... Wait, something is not right. This is wrong. What did you do?
Friendship, Skeletor. It's like a shield. A human shield.
Oh, shut up, you idiot. This isn't the sword. What did you do with the Sword of Power? Who has it?
Morning bells and banners sit. Castle kinda looks like shit. Raise the gate, the war is won. A new horizon has begun.
Orko! You survived! I mean, you look great. You look different somehow. How do you feel?
I
Hands do feel steady for the first time. My magic is playing its part. It starts with a flicker, and then it burns bright with something new deep in my heart.
I'm going to miss you, cousin. Who is going to teach me how to punch? Thank you.
If you ever want to return the favor, you know where to find me. And put on a shirt.
So, what valuable lesson did we learn this time, He-Man?
I learned that sometimes violence can actually be an effective form.
Nope. Never mind.
How about always clean up after yourselves? The sorceress.
We had a magical eagle this whole time?
Thank you, He-Man. Thank you all for saving Eternia.
What will we do if Skeletor returns?
I'm afraid he will return. and he will be stronger than before.
Then we'll have to be stronger.
No power ends the darkness forever.
Beyond the muscle, beyond the might, to wake the fire that wins the fight. By the power of Grayskull, our future will prevail. Not to rule, but to protect, for a world that hope unveils. By the power of Grayskull, now Eternia will go on. Because the masters of the universe will keep fighting for a new dawn.